Una ko.
May isa pa po bang script po dyan? Isang, binigay ko kay
Sa
Sia.
inyo na po.
Yung,
Opo, thank you po.
we can have our own.
Mali.
Hindi, I shared it with her.
Tanggalin niyo na yung stage.
Ang aming tahanan, isang piraso ng langit. Kahit nasa gito'y di ko pagpapalit.
Ipapalit pa na.
Sayang tagumpay kong malungkot ang tahanan. Pamilyang masaya, langit lamang ang kapantay. Dalangin ko sa may kapal, pamilya'y makapiling magpakailanman. Bahanang itinayo, ninanay at tatay. Pag-ibig ang bubong, ang dingding ay pagmamahal. Bintana at pinto, pinatibay ng tiwala. Respeto ang haligi ng aming amang tambak. Ang aming tahanan, isang piraso ng langit. Kahit nasa gito'y di ko ipapalit. Walang saysayang tagumpay kong malungkot ang tahanan. Pamilyang masaya, langit lamang ang kapantay.
Nanay, tatay, everybody in the house. Ate, kuya, let me hear you scream and shout. Pag nagtulong-tulong, walang problemang di kakayanin. Ang isang pamilya pag nagsama-sama mas bigatin. Yeah, families are forever. Yeah, let's go!
Ang aming tahanan, isang piraso ng langit. Kahit nasa gito'y di ko ipapalit. Walang saysayang tagumpay kong malungkot ang tahanan. Pamilyang masaya, langit lamang ang kapantay. Dalangin ko sa may kapal, pamilya'y makapiling magpakailanman.
morning, brothers and sisters, and welcome to our kickoff event for the 2023 National Family Week celebration.
Happiness in families is most likely to be achieved when founded upon the teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ. This is the reason why we are celebrating the National Family Week.
There is love and joy at home because of Christ, and we want it to be that way forever.
We should learn together as a family.
Study the scriptures together and pray together.
How blessed we all are as families for the chance we all have to be together forever because of our Savior Jesus Christ.
He's not saying that life will be easy, but he said as we make and keep covenants, life will become easier because of the strengthening power of the Savior Jesus Christ.
The holy habits and the covenant path. I think that's the key. If we are reading the scriptures every day, or as often as we can, especially following now that can follow me, we will know what to do.
There are many imperfect things that bothers you. But when you look up, you always look up Heavenly Father. And as long as you have some good connection with Him, you will be all right.
So whenever I want to go astray, this strong, good Carabao keeps inviting me so that I can stay in the right path.
As we feel a portion of God's love for you, especially in this joyful moment as we begin the Forever Families Week here in the Philippines, it is all about building our families to be forever.
Nung take home namin yung mga council ng mga area presidency, tagos talaga sa puso yung sinasabi nila.
It's not too late kung wala pa tayong culture, tradition na sinaset sa families. It's not yet too late to make some adjustments para mas maging better yung relationships. And nagkaroon ako ng inspiration kanina to propose sa parents ko na we would have a honest evaluation sa family so that we could establish and stronger yung relationship namin sa family.
All families are subject to trials. If you stay in the covenant path, in the end, magiging mas okay din ang lahat.
Alam ko si Jesus Christ, He really loves all families. Whatever our culture, our religion, or our background, families are really important to Him.
Everyone is now excited to celebrate National Family Week, not just at the end of September, but for the whole month.
Let's rebuild and re-strengthen our family as we re-energize our determination to draw together as one to Jesus Christ.
Dito tayo.
Nanay, tatay, everybody in the house. Ate, kuya, let me hear you scream and shout. Pag nagtulong-tulong, walang problemang di kakayanin. Ang isang pamilya pag nagsama-sama mas bigatin. Yeah, families are forever. Yeah, let's go! Ang aming tahanan, isang piraso ng langit. Kahit nasa gitno'y di ko ipapalit.
Hello mga ka-BFF! welcome to our online talk show. This is Sia, your host, together with my awesome Kuya Caleb and beautiful Ate Daday.
Yes, it's good to be with you again, Sia and Kuya Caleb. Ganun na din sa ating mga ka-BFF dyan. Super excited na talaga ako for tonight's episode kasi alam nyo ba, we're now on our third day of our National Family Week celebration with the theme
Building Forever Families. Yesterday, we learned so much from our guests, Brother Josh and Sister Michelle, on how to create fun and engaging activities with our family. Di ba? Sobrang saya.
Yes. Tama yan, Kuya Caleb. And they shared activities we never thought of doing before.
Actually,
diba?
yes. Oo.
At syempre, para ma-refresh din tayo at ang ating mga ka-BFF tungkol sa ating episode yesterday, at baka naman na-miss nyo na rin, here's a quick recap for you.
We're so excited to join you for this year's National Family Week celebration with the theme
#BFF Building Forever
Usually, since we are
Kasi
outdoor
baka
po,
dumiretso siya.
we can
Kahit sabihin
walk.
mo kay Sia.
Kasi since malapit po yung bahay namin, ang pwede po, nagbabike po kami from our house going to the sunken garden. Malapit po kami kasi sa UPT.
And as a parent, bata pa yung mga kids namin, but I'm realizing now na probably I wouldn't want to force what I want on my kids too much. Kung ano yung gusto ko or ano yung nakita kong effective growing up. And if there's one thing that I can probably share sa mga nanonood is just be consistent.
Parang we must be flexible lang siguro on our time.
Ang ganda na, no? Sabi nga, if you don't have time, find time.
Yes.
There is always time, no? For everything.
Yun.
Wow. Very inspiring. And up until now, I still can remember the things that we talked about yesterday. And I think everyone online, ang dami nating natutunan.
Tsaka ang dami rin nating mga tips na natutunan ng mga budget-friendly activities kasama ng family
Again,
natin.
ni Sister Michelle and ni
Yes.
Brother Josh. So, shout out sa inyo, Sister Michelle and Brother Josh. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you
last
so
night with
much.
us. Grabe, gustong-gusto ko po yung natutunan ko from Sister Michelle na kailangan mag-save tayo. If we want to go to places, kailangan ahead of time nag-ano na tayo, nag-iipon na talaga tayo.
Tama.
Pero, at the same time, in-emphasize niya na kapag gagawa tayo ng mga family activities, it doesn't have to be expensive or extravagant. Pwedeng, it can be as simple as walking on the park.
Yes.
Kasi Sister Michelle, nasabi niya na hindi siya talaga outdoorsy person na gustong-gustong maglakad. Pero dahil yun yung gusto ng family niya, sinasamahan niya. And ang gagawin niya, uupo siya at titignan niya naglalakad yung mga anak niya at yung asawa niya. Kasi that way, nakakapag-banding sila as a family sa park, di ba? Pwedeng simple lang talaga.
Yes, and actually at the end of the day, it's all about creativity on how we can become creative in engaging our families. Ang daming pwedeng gawin. Even last night, looking at some posts, ang daming mga pamilya, they ate together. They did
Kahit yung
fun
mga
activities.
selfie,
Yung mga
nag-selfie,
selfie.
nanood sila together ng BFF, tapos nag-selfie sila. That's a fun activity na ginawa nila as a family.
Considered family activity na rin manood ng BFF.
Tama.
And you know, mga ka-BFF, pwede natin ma-apply yung mga natutunan natin from Kuya Josh and Tita Michelle, not just in our own family, but with our relatives, friends, or even sa church, di ba?
Yes. Tama ka dyan, Sia.
Well, alam niyo ba yung kasabihan na all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy?
Hindi
Alam
ko
niyo
ba
ba yun?
narinig?
Hindi pa namin narinig yun kaya Caleb.
Yes.
Mas magandang i-explain mo talaga.
Actually, ngayon ko rin lang narinig yun. Hindi ko rin alam ibig sabihin nun. But, you know, in simple terms, all work and no play. Kasi kahapon, napag-usapan na natin ang play. This time, we're gonna talk about work and becoming self-reliant.
Wow.
Kuya Caleb, kapag self-reliance ba ang usapan, tungkol ba yun sa pagtitipid ng pera?
Well, Sia, that's only part of being self-reliant, yung saving money. But did you know that self-reliance has a spiritual impact on all of us? Sabi nga nila, sa church, we are always taught that the purpose of becoming spiritually and temporally self-reliant is to become better able to serve the Lord in His church and also care for others.
Wow. Tama ka dyan, Kuya Caleb. And the Lord promises us with temporal and spiritual blessings when we learn, follow, and act on this teaching. The Lord said, "It is my purpose to provide for my saints, for all things are mine, but it must needs be done in mine own way."
Ganun po ba? Pero bata pa ako eh. Hindi po ba mga parents or adults ang dapat matuto ng self-reliance?
Well, that's true. Adults and parents should learn and apply this and set an example to the younger generation kasi habang bata pa yung mga young single adults, youth, and even primary kids should learn and apply self-reliance principles as well.
Indeed, Kuya Caleb.
Sa bagay, tama po kayo. So sa mga kids na nanonood dyan, makinig kayo ng mabuti. Excited na ako matuto from our guests.
Yes, very
Same, ako din. So, what are we waiting for? Let's start the second episode of
#BFF Building Forever Families.
Grabe.
So bago nga pala tayo magpatuloy, huwag natin kalimutan i-announce sa mga nanalo sa selfie contest natin kagabi. Here they are.
Yay!
So ang saya, di ba? Ang dami nag-participate.
Yes.
So
I
eto
know.
yung isa, si Grace Peña Ardon.
Congratulations,
Congratulations!
Sister Grace. Our next winner,
Yan, hintayin nating makita. Ano pa yung next
Ayun.
selfie?
well,
Yan, ito yung
you know what?
first
Ang
Ito yung
saya,
first.
ang saya tignan, they are at home together as a family and
Yes,
they're watching
having fun.
#BFF, the
Yes.
talk show.
Yeah.
Ayan, yan ang ating
next.
second winner, si Sister Jennifer
Tolentino
Tolentino.
Tino.
Ayan, thank you so much po for sending your selfie. Grabe, nakakatuwa po kayong tignan. Ayan, tignan yung mga smile nila. Napaka-happy nila.
Tapos
na
tayo
nanonood
yung
ng
pinapanood
BFF.
nila.
Wait lang, look, may isa pang nanonood. Look at the puppy.
Yeah.
Yan. So we have,
cute.
Sinama nila
there's
sa selfie.
kasama yung fur baby nila.
Ayan, thank you, Sister Jennifer. Ayan, at yan na nga yung third winner
Yeah, the third
natin.
is V. Carl Alvarez. Yeah, watching together, mother and father with their kid. Yeah. So
Yun.
thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And congratulations to all the winners.
Thank you sa lahat ng nag-participate. And sa mga winners, please message the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Philippines page para malaman kung paano nyo makiklaim ang exclusive #BFF merchandise.
So we are very excited to see another set of winners tonight. Yan. Meron ulit mananalo tonight.
Yes, excited ako dyan.
Lalabas ulit ang BFF logo sa screen for 30 seconds during the show. Pero this time, we would like you to send it via private message. Paki-DM po sa Facebook page ng The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Dapat ipadala ninyo doon ang photo, hindi sa comment section.
Yes.
So please remember that when you spot the BFF logo later and take a selfie with your family, the 4th, 6th, and 10th senders will win tonight's selfie challenge.
Ayun na nga, good luck po sa inyo mga ka-BFF. Ngayon naman, simulan na natin ang usapang entrepreneurship kasama ng ating mga guests. We invited 2 young entrepreneurs na magbabahagi ng kanilang karanasan kung paano nila in-apply ang self-reliance to establish their businesses. Ang topic kasi natin ngayon ay BFF through EFE. Ano nga ba yun?
Ano ba yung EFE?
Eto na nga, Building
Forever Families through establishing a family enterprise. Ang una nating guest owns a virtual assistant agency. She's a mother of 2 who plays tennis with the eldest child and homeschools the youngest while being gym buddies with her husband, di ba?
Oh, sana all.
Yes. Please welcome Joy Lee Armeje.
Welcome po, Sister
Welcome
Joy
po.
Thank you for having me. I'm so
Yes.
excited.
Thank you for being here po.
We're also
Thank
very
you.
excited.
Yes, let's do
For
this.
sure, marami tayong matututunan.
Yes.
Tama.
Ang susunod nating guest ay may food business na itinayo niya while working full-time na home-based. He is a sporty guy who loves to go hiking with friends and family and read self-help books on his spare time. He's Aaron Stephen Frias.
Yay! Welcome po!
Hello mga ka-BFF.
It's so good to have you guys here. Sa pakilala po namin sa inyo, binanggit lang namin yung current situation nyo with your business kasi gusto po namin na kayo mismo ang magkwento ng mga pinagdaanan nyo bago kayo nagkaroon ng business. Siyempre, unahin na po natin si Brother Stephen.
Yes.
Ayan, makikita po natin sa screen natin ngayon yung mga pictures from Brother Stephen. And ikikwento niya yung mga background, bakit yun yung mga napiling pictures na pinadala po niya.
Yes.
Let's wait na makita yun.
I'm very
diba?
excited.
Yes.
Yan. And I think we will get to know them better with these pictures, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi
Tama.
yan yung journey nila. Here is our first picture. We can see here yung family photo with his family.
Yan. So, kaya yung sabi ni Brother Caleb, yan po yung picture ng family ko. So, ako po yung eldest sa 6 na magkakapatid. So, we became member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints nung 7 years old ako. So, after my baptism, we got sealed in the Manila Philippines Temple.
Wow! Congrats po.
Wow, what a beautiful background no, nung picture na yun. No? Kasi you know what? Every conversion story of the family is very beautiful. Sometimes you just
Totoo.
see pictures of families sa church, pero hindi natin na pag nagkwento na sila yung sa mga conversion stories nila, mas na-appreciate natin.
Totoo, Kuya Caleb. At syempre, nakakatuwa talaga na makita yung picture po ninyo and nakita na sabay-sabay kayo nagsisimba, pumupunta ng church.
Yeah.
Grabe, na-feel ko yung strong faith ninyo, relationship nyo with each other. And thank you for sharing that po.
Ang galing.
Ayan. So, next na natin makikita ang kanilang second picture.
And so, yung pictures po na yan, obviously, I served as a missionary sa church. So, I served in Philippines, Quezon City North Mission. That was September 2015 to 2017.
This is very inspiring, no?
Yes.
Well, he really did apply the teachings in the church and served a
Yes.
full-time mission.
Mukhang kasama niya yung kanyang mga mission president and his wife dyan sa picture na yan. Tama po ba?
Mali. Ay, de, joke lang. Tama.
Mali pala.
Ayan, yung mission president and his wife.
Yun.
So, president and sister Yus.
Ayan, kilala ko kasi sila kasi nag-visit sila several times sa aming ward nung ako'y youth band SA. Yes. Sobrang inspiring din sila. And, ayan, Brother Stephen.
Next photo.
So, this photos naman po, picture siya nung tatrabaho ako. So, after my mission, nagtrabaho po agad ako sa BPO industry. So, that was 4 years sa BPO industry. So, yan po.
And I bet during that time, you learned a lot of principles of working with other people, you know,
Being self-reliant.
being self-reliant,
Oo.
yes, and working as a team, di ba? May mga ganong principles doon for working.
Yan, next picture tayo.
Yung next picture po, ito yung pinakaunang business na na-establish ko. So, kagaya sabi ni Brother Caleb, doon ko natutunan mag-ipon sa pagtatrabaho. So, nung nagtrabaho po ako, syempre gusto ko po talaga magkaroon ng business. Since mahilig po ako sa mga bag, especially tote bag, kasi hindi ako mahilig magdala ng gamit eh. So, yung tote bag, easy siya na dalhin. So, naisip ko, why not gumawa ako ng business na gusto ko, na sinusuot ko, ginagamit ko. So, nabuo po yung tote life, yung tote bag. Kasama ko po dyan yung pinsan ko at yung best friend ko gumawa na.
Yun, wow.
And we can see here other businesses, and I think this was some of the other businesses that you made.
Exactly.
Moving on from those tote bags, di ba? From tote bags to...
And nung pandemic po, na-lay off po ako sa work. So, walang trabaho, sa bahay lang. Siyempre, gusto ko pa rin may income. So, naisip ko mag-bake. Actually, hindi ako marunong mag-bake eh. So, natuto lang ako sa YouTube.
Pero tingnan nyo, ang sarap tingnan ng mga
Sa
baked
totoo lang.
foods. Parang nagutom ako.
Kung nakikita ko yan habang nagpe-Facebook ako, baka umorder ako sa inyo. Opo, kasi sobrang sweet tooth. Yung may ganon, diba?
Ako din.
Lagi akong naghahanap ng
Kayo yung
matamis
target
after.
market mo, di ba?
Yes.
You have, no,
Actually, kukunin ko
weakness
nga po
nyo
yung
yun.
number eh. Gusto ko mag-order.
Add to cart.
Yan, sige, Brother
So,
Stephen.
Yun po. After po nun, nawala ko ng job. Tinry ko po pumasok sa business ng pinsan ko. Mayroon po silang Korean Mart. So, isa po ako dun sa mga naging staff. At dun ko po natutunan yung mga bagay na kagaya ng inventory, kung paano i-handle yung mga products, and ganun din po yung marketing. So, parang dyan po yung starting point kung paano ko ma-establish yung pinaka-business na meron ako ngayon.
Yun, grabe no kasi
Wow.
sa loob lang din ng family niya, nakapasok siya sa business ng pinsan niya, 'di ba? Talagang nasa bloodline na nila yung pagiging entrepreneur. So nakakatuwa kasi naging part yung pinsan niya para maging successful entrepreneur
Yes.
siya, 'di ba? Ayan, sa next picture tayo.
And so ito na po yung pinaka-current business na meron ako ngayon.
Wow.
Yan po yung Zara Hemla.
Zarahemla.
Hindi ka magkakamali no, na member.
Yes.
Yung may-ari ng business.
Parang
Nakita
feeling ko pag mapapadaan ako dyan, makita ko pala yung pangalan, ay gusto ko kumain
Oo,
dyan.
totoo. Maingganyo ka agad.
What do you offer here in Zarahemla?
More on burgers po kami. And may mga snacks din like nachos and fries. And recently, nagkaroon kami ng mga egg wrap. So,
Egg drop sandwiches.
Oo. Sarap.
Well, those are trending at sobrang sarap. Can you tell us more? Sabi nila very creative daw yung mga pangalan ng menu nyo doon sa Zarahemla.
ayun. So, yung menu po, ginamit ko siya from the Book of Mormon.
Yes.
So, yung mga character, Lehi's Dream, Captain Moroni, Flame
Parang
the
ang sarap i-try
Binaday.
ng Lehi's Dream.
Napakagaling Flame the Binaday, no?
Flame the Binaday.
Yun agad yung orderin ko kung nandun ako.
Kanina natikman ko yung
Oh,
burger.
thank you so much
Sobrang
talaga,
sarap.
Brother Stephen.
Sa
Ang
sobrang sarap, akala ko nasa Lehi's Dream ako.
Ang galing mo dun, ha?
Yes.
Oh, sige.
Okay, let's move on to the next picture, sets of pictures naman.
Yes. So, thank you for sharing your story, Kuya Stephen. Sobrang nakaka-inspire yung journey nyo. And ngayon naman, si Ate Joy Lee ang magkikwento ng kanyang experiences bago siya naging businesswoman.
Yan.
Nice. Excited ako to show the pictures as well. And I would consider my personal journey as an adventure. I'd say it's a really great adventure that I get to enjoy every day. So I'm just so grateful. This is a picture of our family. Ito yung isa sa mga latest pictures namin sa church. Yeah, I have two sons. Si Omer, yung older, 11 years old. Si Himig is 4 years old. He's our youngest. Yan.
Wow.
And my husband is Yuli. Munti ko pa makalimutan.
Okay lang po yun. Basta dito siya nakasupport sa iyo.
Yes. Oh, that's my graduation picture. So, I graduated with a degree in sociology. Kasi ang goal was for me to become a lawyer. So, yun ang unang goal in life, to become a lawyer. So, medyo naging in line naman siya sa mga employment opportunities sa akin kasi napunta ako sa legal industry. If you would look at the next pictures, ayan. Nandito ako sa church area office, nag-work in the legal department for 5 years. So in total, nasa 7 years ako in the legal industry. And I'd consider that as my dream job talaga. I was really happy, very comfortable, I love the people that I work with. Ayan, yun yung mga pictures ng friends ko na we celebrated my birthday dun sa ukulele restaurant. And so we had so much fun. But how I got into entrepreneurship was kind of a tough decision that we had to make. Kasi we felt an impression that we needed to get pregnant. So from that position, very comfortable, I know I was having fun, I knew we needed to get pregnant after we had a miscarriage 2 years prior to that. So after that, sabi namin we needed to make this decision. So I quit my job, my full-time job, and I stayed at home and looked for...
Focus na lang po kayo.
Yes, I looked for work from home opportunities online. And that's when I get to know this lovely family here. So si Jill, the American family that you can see, she was my very first client in the virtual assistant space. So na-refer ako sa kanya nung last boss ko dito sa area office. So fortunately, na-refer niya ako dito kay Jill, who then took me in as a virtual assistant. And from that point on, doon na nag-start yung journey ko to becoming a virtual assistant, a trainer, a project manager, hanggang sa nag-step up, hanggang sa ngayon, I was able to form my own virtual assistant agency. And ito na yung aking team. Yan. So mayroong mga pictures sa likod, hindi lang masyado nakita. Very virtual nga, di ba? So, very virtual kami. Hindi kami masyadong nagkikita. Meron akong team from Cagayan de Oro, meron akong team from Davao, so all over the Philippines, and we just connect via Zoom, yan.
Wow.
And technology. Pero last yung isang picture na nasa likod, that was the first meet-up that we had as a team sa Makati. So for the very first time, we all met yung team namin, and I was just so grateful to be able to help to get to know them better and have some fun as a team. Ayan. And this picture, lastly, I also joined, business groups as a business owner para mas mag-invest ako sa sarili ko to know paano ba yung business. Parang katulad ni Stephen kanina, nalaman niya yung mga ins and outs of making and growing his own business, diba? So, ganun din yung ginagawa ko sa agency ngayon. I'm investing on how I can learn more, para paano ko pa palalakahin tong agency. And I join groups like that where business owners gather together to learn from each other and just help each other grow some more.
Wow, so it's good to know that there are communities, no, na who can support you,
Yeah.
and you're not alone, no, when
Yeah.
you're venturing in these kinds of businesses.
Yeah, I love that you said that kasi business, and I know Steven can relate to this, that, running a business can sometimes feel very lonely. Kaya having a community, a support na ganon, sobrang laking bagay niya talaga.
Wow. Thank you for sharing, Sister
Thank you
Joey.
po.
Parang feeling ko, naramdaman ko yung gusto niya na, pwede bang sumali doon? Parang kinakalabit nga ako dito. Tanong mo nga kay Sister Joey kung paano sumali
Yes,
dito.
and it's very exciting to see those photos of our two guests.
Yes.
I think we can see in those photos, those are the journey that they had towards to where they are right now. All of those
Yeah.
contributed to where they are.
Totoo. I feel very happy to know yung mga background story nila bago sila maging owner ng kanilang mga businesses.
And Sister Joy, nabanggit niyo po kanina na virtual assistant po kayo, di ba? Ano po bang trabaho ng isang virtual assistant? Napansin ko kasi na pareho kayong dumaan sa pagiging virtual assistant. Si Brother Stephen, di ba kinikwento niya sa atin kanina na nag-virtual assistant din siya. Is this a job you would recommend sa youth na mga nanonood ngayon?
Steven?
Yeah, virtual assistant. Kasi para siyang you can do both things in one time. Kasi yung virtual assistant, parang less demanding yung work. Unlike sa BPO industry dati, you have to go on site, you have to report on
So it's
time.
more flexible.
More flexible.
Yeah, and that's what I really loved about that setup eh. Kasi nga, yung goal namin was to get pregnant and that I get to spend more time with our growing son. Yung setup na yun yung pinakatumulong sa amin na I can still help my husband earn some money and be self-reliant. At the same time, enjoy the benefits of being at home and play with our son. And yung tanong ni Sian, is it something that I would recommend? Definitely. Lalo na sa mga kabataan natin na alam na nila yung technology, like very
More on technology na talaga yung
Yes, you live in this world, right? You live in the world of technology. So yung laptops, yung internet, why not earn money from using those
Take
things?
advantage of
And
technology.
you know what? VAs or virtual assistants nowadays is very in, especially with members of the church. So shout out to all the member VAs out there.
Yes.
Even,
Yeah.
yung counselor ko in the bishopric, Brother
Nice.
Marvic is a VA. Napakabait.
Most of my team then, my team members
members
in
are
my
members.
in my agency are members, moms, mom friends from the church then.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Sister
Very
Joy
inspiring.
and Brother
Yes.
Stephen. Ayan.
Now let's talk about your businesses, no?
Yes.
Was having a business something that you always had at the back of your head, or kung hindi naman, when did you develop that desire to actually have a business, or what sparked that desire? What was the turning point para sabihin nyo na magsisimula na ako ng negosyo?
Ladies first?
Bato ba?
Okay, yes. Oo.
Bato-bato ako
Malapit
eh.
na tayo magbato-bato.
Well, ako I think even before I was a kid, I was an entrepreneur at heart. Parang na-trade ako yung mom ko kasi back in high school, ma-share ko lang yung story. Back in high school, my mom would buy yung mga crinkles, yung mga biscuits, yung mga tagpipisong chichirya, yung mga ganon. Bebenta ko yun sa mga classmates ko. So, punta ako sa school, bebenta ko yun sa mga classmates ko. So, alam na nila na pag snack time, pupunta sila sa akin, bibili sila. Right? So, parang yun yung pinaka-first training ground ko on how to be a businesswoman or a business person. Like, how I deal with people, how I market, how I sell my stuff. So, yun yung parang pinaka-training ground ko. But what really fueled my fire was when, knowing that I can be an instrument to help other people. Na nangyayari na ngayon sa agency, that I was able to help moms, yung friends ko, na makahanap din ng opportunities online through the agency. So, yeah.
Wow. Ang galing na at a young age ni Ate Joylie, nung bata pa lang siya, may experience na siya agad sa mga business.
Yes. Nakaka-relate talaga ako dun kasi nung bata ako, I grew up na yung mama and papa ko, nagtitinda sila ng street foods, fruits, fish. At ang ginagawa ko, yung mama ko kasi gumagawa siya ng burger patty din, connected sa inyo. Tapos, pero like yung interesting doon, gawa sa squid, yung burger patty. Tapos binibenta ko yun nung elementary ako sa room namin. So, alam na nila na pag almusal, kapag pang-recess na mga pagkain, ako na yun. Ako na yung lalapitan din nila.
Ang
And
galing.
nakita ko sa mga kapatid ko na ginagawa yun. Yung kapatid ko, yung bunso, Abby yung name niya, parang 7 years old lang siya. Kinakalaban niya yung sari-sari store sa harap
diba?
ng bahay namin. Kasi bibili siya dun sa sari-sari store ng chichirya, ng mga candy. Tapos pepesto din siya dun sa harap. Ibibenta niya rin yun ng mas mataas yung value. Grabe, di ba?
Yes. Actually, I think we can all relate kasi kahit nung bata rin ako, na-try ko rin magbenta sa school. Yung mga small things that I can sell. Pero, yeah, later on I found out na hindi pala pwede magbenta inside the classroom. But you know what? I learned the principles of business. At young
Hindi
age.
ka pa mag-guide.
Pero hindi naman umabot sa point.
Buti naman.
I think
Nung nahilig ako sa slime, nagbebenta rin ako sa school.
Wow, nice
Lahat pala
one.
tayo dito, businesswoman and businessman at heart.
At in nature.
Nasa nature natin.
I think it's just really building out on that. Parang kung ano yung passion mo, build out on that and then try to see how you can earn money from it.
Wow, thank you so much. Ang ganda ng sinabi ko ni Sister Joylie doon.
Back to you.
Dito tayo.
Sa akin naman, na-inspire lang ako magkaroon ng sariling business nung nasa mission ako. So,
Yes, nabanggit niyo po kanina yan.
during my mission, di ko talaga alam anong gagawin ko pag uwi. Pero one time, we had a zone interview with my mission president. He told us to have a goal na like, anong nakikita mo sa sarili mo in 5 to 10 years and write it down. So that time, I realized my love for burgers. So, unting backstory lang din. Yung family ko, nung bata pa ako, yung dad ko nagtatrabaho siya sa isang printing company sa tito ko. And may client sila yung SM Cinema.
Wow.
So, umuwi minsan yung papa ko or yung dad ko na may libre siyang ticket sa cinema. So, yun yung way na mag-gather kami sa family. Punta kami sa SM, manood kami cinema. And yung naalala ko is, lagi niya kaming dadalhin sa Burger King. So, para sa akin, yung burgers, masarap talaga siya. And sabi ko, parang special lang na araw nakakain ko yung burger dati. And yung pinaka-core memory ko sa tatay ko. And during that time sa mission, sabi ko, why not make a burger business? No? Sinulat ko talaga sa papel. Hindi lang like burger business. Nilagay ko talaga kung ano yung pangalan ng burger, ano yung...
Wow.
Ano yung...
That is
Nice.
You really wrote it on paper.
Yes.
Diba? I think I remember saying like that. You write it on paper, the things that you dream about.
Yan. And after my mission, di siya agad-agad dumating eh. Like, pwede na akong magbuo ng sarili kong business. Kagaya na nakita nyo sa pictures, nag-work muna ako. Nagtrabaho muna ako. Nag-try muna ako ibang business kasi yun yung meron akong noon eh. And yun yung pwede ko rin ma-share sa iba na parang you can use what you have right now. Kung ano yung gusto mo at kung anong meron ka ngayon, doon ka magsimula. Kasi minsan, inaantay natin yung big moment. Like, ito yung perfect timing. Pero yung tutunan ko rin sa mission, yung Diyos, gumagawa siya sa small and simple things. Na kung anong meron ka ngayon, gamitin mo yan, ipag-pray mo, gawin mo yung gusto mo, hanggang sa marating mo yung goal na meron ka. And eventually, meron ng Zarahemla. Pero, masyado pang malayo yung gusto kong mangyari sa Zarahemla. Pero andyan na siya. Nag-start na siya.
Wow.
Alam mo yung saying, malayo pa, pero malayo na. Diba? And
Grabe,
very
ang
inspired.
ganda.
I think coming from you, talagang ang ganda na talagang you learned a lot of things during your mission. You know, they say that when you serve a mission, you actually learn so many things about yourself and even for what you wanted to do in the future. Di ba?
Wow, oo, totoong-totoo yun. At nagustuhan ko din yung sinabi niya na you can start small and simple. Hindi mo kailangan mag-wait sa perfect time na yon kasi kung anong meron ka, the Lord will use that para sa kung saan ka niya dadalhin. And thank you so much, Brother Stephen, for sharing that. And to ask you another question po, how did you prepare yourselves? Ano po yung mga nakatulong sa inyo as you were establishing your businesses?
Ayan na.
Sige.
Na. Hindi kayo magbabato-bato. Parang ito na
Meron
eh.
tayong pen and paper.
Papaikutin, para alam.
Listen carefully, yung mga nasa online. These are
Yes.
very wonderful tips for everyone.
Ayun, kagaya po ng na-share ko na kanina, ang pinaka nakatulong sa akin is yung mission.
Wow.
Parang pinaka-principle doon talaga is when you seek God first, malalaman mo kung ano yung purpose mo, ano yung gusto mo sa buhay mo, at mas makilala mo yung sarili mo. So yun, number 1, serve the Lord. Piliin mo siya. And second, yung family. Kasi family talaga yung unang suporta sa'yo kahit sino ka man eh. At kapag nagkamali ka or minsan nag-fail tayo, una mong tatakbuhan family. And I'm happy that I have those kind of family na naniwala sila sa akin. Kasi dati parang parang culture na natin is mag-aral ka, magtrabaho ka, then help your family. Pero I want to break the cycle. I want to build my own business. And they supported me. And that's a big help kasi you know someone who can trust.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
So sa mga batang nanonood, kung gusto nyo magkaroon ng mga ideas in the future sa mga
Yes.
business nyo, mag-mission muna kayo kasi for sure si God na yung tutulong sa atin magkaroon ng mga ideas, ganun, sa mga pwede nating business, ganun.
Yun. Thank you so much, Sia. Tama ka dyan. At syempre, nagustuhan ko din yung sinabi ni Brother Stephen na choose your support system,
Yes.
di ba? Yung family niya, yung naging support system niya na talagang nandyan, mag-fail man siya, mag-succeed, sila yung nandun at lagi niyang matatakbuhan if ever na ma-down siya or maka-face siya ng mga struggles
Yes.
during yung venture niya sa business, di ba?
Actually, I think na-mention mo nga your mom is one of your biggest support systems
Yes.
with doing this business.
Grabe.
Magaling.
Galing.
Yeah. And to build on to that, no, so si Steven, he talked about God and the family yung as a support system. In my case naman, I also found support in terms of the community, yung shinare ko kanina sa image, and also the church. Like, we have lots of programs here available na free. Kaya nyong tignan sa phone ninyo. You can learn about how you can start and grow your business, how you can manage your finances, how you can, manage your emotions. Kasi nga, di ba, yung business is an emotional roller coaster yan sometimes. So, even the government also offers help, like yung mga offers sa TESDA, if you want to, upskill and use that as a service to start your own business. For example, yung pinsan ko, nag-enroll siya ng silang mag-asawa, nag-enroll sila sa Spanish class na free sa TESDA.
Wow.
And that led them to find better opportunities online, to find bigger clients online. So, free lang yung puhunan nila, time and effort lang, and technology, pero they were able to level up their lives because of that and be more self-reliant.
That's actually nice. I would agree with you on that one. No? Kasi before my mission, I actually took up TESDA. So I took courses, kasi libre po lahat yun, and it really helped me prepare for my mission well. And of course, the resources that we have in the church. It is always taught in the church that there are many resources that we can utilize as members. That because the Lord wants us all to become successful.
Yes, and self-reliant. Naalala ko, kapag summer sa church, sa mga ward natin, may mga program like baking. Talagang siya.
Enrichment, di ba?
Yes, facilitated by TESDA. And alam ko na yung mga ka-BFF natin dyan, yung iba dyan, nagsisik sila ng inspiration. That's why they're watching as a family. So kung kayo po ay naghahanap ng opportunities, try using technology. I-search nyo yung mga TESDA programs na available malapit sa inyo na you can do para ma-upskill at matuto pa po kayo ng mga skills na makakatulong sa inyo in building your own business po.
Yan. So meron pang isa pang question. What lessons did you learn along the way na pwede niyong i-share sa mga gustong sumunod sa inyo at magkaroon din ng business? Halimbawa, ako, pag gusto ko magkaroon ng business palang araw, ganyan, anong advice niyo sa akin?
Yun.
Ladies first ulit.
Ako Lola.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dito naman tayo.
Kailangan ako
Sorry.
na.
Ano naman?
Well, I love that you were already thinking about these things, no? Yung mga kabataan natin ngayon na, alam mo, mas open sila sa idea ng ganyan. Kasi in my generation, we were not really open, like, hindi ganun karami yung resources na available to start up a business. I think one lesson that I learned, one of the biggest lessons that I learned is that to know in your mind and in your heart that it is possible. Like, you can start a business kahit like ako, there was nothing special in me. I'm not an anomaly. Hindi naman ako sobrang talino or sobrang yaman to be able to start. But I thought na kaya ko. So if you can think to yourself and believe in yourself that I can do this, yung mindset mo pa lang na yun, it can do a lot of things for you and mas mapupush ka to move and to act on your goal, on your goal, which is to start up your own business. So that's just one of the many lessons I learned. Baka si Stephen meron pa.
Yun. Sa akin naman, mahalaga talaga na mag-gain tayo ng mga skills natin. Kasi magagamit mo siya in the future. Ako kasi before mission, nag-work ako as a graphic artist.
Wow.
So, yung kagaya ng banggit ko kanina, tito ko may printing company sila. So, nung summer, nung college, nag-try ako mag-graphic artist. Natuto ako mag-Photoshop. So now, napunta sa Tote Life, You Get Baked, Zarahemla, nagamit ko yung skill sa Photoshop. Di ko na kailangan mag-hire ng mag-layout sa mga products ko kasi kaya ko naman siya. So from simple things like that, magagamit mo siya sa kung ano yung gusto mong maging business balang araw. Kagaya yung sinabi ng sister, nakakatakot talaga pag wala tayong knowledge sa gusto natin.
Yes.
Pero you have to know what's your passion. After that, work on that passion. And then, use your skills. Use what you have. Use the resources that you can have here na hindi naman kailangan sobrang garbo agad or malaking kumpanya yung magawa mo. Pero yung kung mahal mo yung ginagawa mo kasi, mag-grow siya at mag-grow siya. At kung alam mo yung tama yung ginagawa mo, susuportahan ka ng Diyos. At maabot mo yung pangarap na gusto mo na business.
Wow, grabe, ang dami kong natututunan.
Grabe, no?
Kuya Caleb.
And I think those are really wonderful pointers.
Yes.
And you
Feeling
know
ko
what?
magiging businesswoman ako tomorrow.
Ayun.
Mag-start na ako.
If you believe, you can do it. Yeah.
Uy, ganun.
Parang, ang ganda nung sinabi ni Brother Stephen na, di ba, nag-graphic design po kayo. So, sa business nyo ngayon, nagagamit nyo na hindi nyo na kailangan mag-hire ng mag-layout, gano'n.
Artist.
So,
Oo.
sa mga nanonood na wala pa kayong idea kung anong business ang gusto nyo, mag-try lang kayo na mag-try, i-discover nyo,
Yes.
learn a lot of things para pag balang araw may naisip na kayo, malay nyo magagamit nyo pala dun sa business nyo na yon. And si Sister Joyly naman, parang naniniwala talaga ako sa manifestation. So, if you think na kaya mo, mangyayari talaga siya.
Indeed. Ang ganda.
That's
Galing.
Ayan. So, may nakilala kaming isang couple from Cebu na maraming experience when it comes to having a business. Kilalanin po natin sina Henry and Russell Patalinghog.
Hello, good evening everyone. I'm Henry Patalinghog, and with me is my wife, Russell Patalinghog, and we few businesses that we are now engaged of. We have the construction business, we have the hardware business, we have the food business, and pension house business. And we name it TITP. So our construction is TITP Builders. Our hardware store is TITP General Merchandise, and our food is TITP Food House. And TITP stands for This is the Place.
Wow.
Our pension house is Russell's Pension House, taken after the name of my wife, Russell.
Yeah, as she said, he already introduced me. I'm Russell. I am he's the man and I'm the boss. But we're
Ito,
actually
Daday.
team.
Yeah.
That's the
Parang
good
may
thing
nandyan
about,
phone mo. Ayusin ko lang yung bank.
giving up on a certain career and then
Thank you.
focus on the business with a partner, with my husband. So it's basically a teamwork. So man and the boss.
Grabe, ang dami nilang businesses, no? 4 yung binanggit nilang business at napakawiti nung pagpangalan nila doon, TITE. This is the place.
Yes.
Grabe. Sige, alamin natin kung paano nga ba sila nagsimula sa business na to.
We started, si brother has into a little, how do we call this? Hindi pa, we don't term it as business, but it's an income generating activities, yung mga pakonti-konti. So he started selling bananas while I was working in a private company as the accounting officer, finance officer. And then we made this parang tawag ito yung income namin, yung income ko tsaka yung mga kita niya sa income generating activities, yun ang ginagawa namin pang kapital. So pag may naisip na siya, okay, we'll make dagdag or parang siguro we parang gusto ko lakihan yung kapital ko sa ganito. So we're helping each other. Until such time that I gave up my career and then supported fully my husband dun sa business when we started our hardware business.
We started small. We never started a mall. We started a small business, an income generating activity. Ayun nga, sabi ng wife ko, parang nagpipidling lang ako ng mga fruits and vegetables anywhere sa mga kalsada, sa mga members ng church, mga missionaries. Ayun, nagpipidling ako, naglalako with a goal in mind that someday, pag nakapag-ipon, I will start my dream business. Because ang dream business ko, even from the start, was to have my own hardware store. Because nung binata pa ako, nagtatrabaho ako as purchasing in charge sa isang construction company. And nakita ko how great and how potential is hardware business. So yun ang dream ko. So habang nag-workout kami to save. So, pinag-ipunan namin bago kami makapag-start ng hardware business. And after we started the hardware business, doon na sunod-sunod na ang progress. Though it's not a walk in the park. Dami pong challenges behind the scenes.
Can you mention yung gumagawa pa siya ng yung mga belt?
Carabao horn belts
Carabao
was
horn
one of my first business before. Ako po ang nagmamanufacture ng Carabao horn belts na sinusuot ng mga missionaries before.
Ayan, grabe, nakaka-inspire yung story ni brother and sister. No, like, sila pala nag-start nung Carabao horn belt na yun.
Horn.
Nakagamit ka ba nun?
Hindi ako nakagamit nun during my time kasi iba na yung instructions from different missions and all.
Baka
But my parents, they sold Carabao belts. Isa sila sa parang naging distributor.
Kayo po ba nakagamit kayo nun?
Oo, nakagamit ako ng Carabao belt during my mission.
Grabe.
So, sa kanila pala galing.
Oo nga, ang galing. Nakakatuwang malaman yun. Pero, like, sa mga sinabi nila, yung pinaka nagustuhan ko doon na si brother daw, habang nagtitinda siya, naglalako nung banana, meron siyang goal in mind na someday daw, kapag nakaipon siya ng tama habang naglalako dahil sa mga nakukuha niyang income from that, makakatayo siya ng kanyang business.
Yes.
At si sister naman, napaka-humble niya kasi sinabi niya na before daw, hindi niya matawag na business yun yung ginagawa nila. Ang tawag niya doon, income generating activity. So, nakakatuwa na hindi pala kailangan agad mag-start ng
Malaki.
ng mall. Kailangan ng small. Ang galing. So, ayun, kailangan lang natin makaisip ng mga ways how we can generate income sa ating family. Tapos from there, we can start building na kung ano yung gusto natin talagang mangyari, di ba?
And meron kasi usually may thinking tayo Pinoy na kapag, or maybe not just Pinoy na, kapag mag-start ka ng business, you need a lot of money, kailangan ko ng funding, kailangan ko ng investors, dandong levels na agad. When in fact, it's not true. You can just start with what you have right now. And yung sinabi rin ni Steven, yung skills na meron siya right now, you can just build on that, use that as your investment, as your capital in starting up your business.
Isa pa sa sinabi ni sister, no, habang ginagawa nila yung business, may work siya.
Yeah.
Hindi niya agad binitawan yung income na meron siya. So, ganun din siguro pag naisip natin mag-business. Hindi natin kailangang iwan kung ano yung recent job na meron tayo. Until we feel na ano na siya, like stable na yung job or yung business, siguro pwede ka na mag-quit. Pero while it's still on the process of building, di mo kailangang iwan agad yung job na meron ka.
Opo, katulad ng kaninang pag-introduce namin sa inyo, 'di ba? Like while working from home, tsaka nyo naisipan na itayo yung Zarahemla Burgers, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So,
Very
yun.
similar. The stories are quite similar.
Yes.
Starting small and take advantage of having an income or work while starting up.
Yes.
Tama. Thank
Until
you
it
so
takes
much.
off. Diba?
Yeah, talagang from small and simple things, great things shall come to pass. Biruin mo si Brother Henry pala nag-start ng Carabao Horn Belts. Maraming missionary sa amin na nagsusot talaga nun. Ano naman kaya ang mga lessons na natutunan ng mga patalinghog sa mga naging struggles nila?
Sige. Siguro kasi sa culture natin sa Filipino, pag medyo may nakita, lalo na yung mga kamag-anak, close friends, pag nakita na, uy, may business na, so, umangat na yung buhay, so siguro ano na yan, so, pwede tayong umutang, or pwede na tayong, uy, magtrabaho ko dyan, ganyan-ganyan. So, ang ano talaga, lesson talaga namin, at hanggang ngayon, siguro, we're progressing and we're improving on this na we have to run it professionally. Yung halimbawa, may mga close friends na gusto ko yung mag-apply or in terms of gusto nilang maging part ng company. So we make sure na they undergo on the process talaga. So we don't want to offend them. Pag hindi pwede ganyan. So we just simply say, okay, you can submit your resume and we'll have our admin or our in charge oversee or check it. Let's see. Ganun lang. So we don't want yung mga kamag-anak or mga friends that they will get offended so that they will also know na this is how we run our business is ganun din ang mangyayari pag mag-apply kayo sa ibang company. So we train them the normal na nangyayari outside yung sa real business, sa real na world, and yun they also have to undergo that. Tama, ikaw.
Ako, on my experience, kasi sa business namin, fortunately, during the first few weeks of operation, naging click talaga eh. Naging boom. As in, okay siya. So, I was tempted as other businessmen committed, nag-i-expand ako kaagad. I over-expand my business.
Sure ka.
So, that's one thing I could advise sa mga kaibigan or kasama natin sa church na gusto mag-business. If your business is doing well, don't think of expanding immediately unless you could have a good and a proven and tested system sa negosyo ninyo.
Or pwede naman. Basta meron kayong malaking backup pang cover up sa losses.
Don't over-expand right away. That's one of my mistakes sa business ko. We tend to struggle if you miscalculate your expansion.
Yun. Grabe, ang ganda ng mga tips na shinare nila para sa atin. Gustong-gusto ko yung sinabi niya na, like, kasi pag naging excited ka, like, nakikita mong lumalago yung business mo, parang natural yun na darating sa'yo na, ay, gusto ko na-expand to agad, gusto ko na palawakin to agad. Pero sabi ni brother, don't over-expand. Kung,
Sige, go. Sorry.
Ay, okay lang po.
Sorry.
Ano po ako masasabi?
Sorry. Just to add on to that, to what you're already saying, meron akong natutunan na concept na as business owners, you have to find the perfect balance between patience and aggressiveness or patience and recklessness. Kumbaga yung pag-decide or pag-hold back. Alam mo yun? So parang dapat lagi kang makita mo yung sweet spot between those two para as you decide and grow your business safe. And yung sinabi rin ni sister na meron ka dapat safety net palagi. Yun yung importante.
Important talaga yung timing, no? Timing is
Yes.
everything in business, and you don't need to be overly excited, no, when things are kicking off, no? I think one of sa naalala ko nga dyan, our stake president sa stake namin, President Escalona.
Yes, isa ring
Shout out,
businessman din
Yeah, but
yan,
he
yes.
started it. He didn't start it big, no. He started from a car wash, and then after how many years, no, able to create a business, a flourishing business up until now. So talagang it takes time and patience, because I know business owners didn't really start big. Talagang maraming challenges along the way. Ang daming pagdadaanan for it to succeed.
Yes, tama din yan. At gusto ko rin yung nabanggit ni sister na sabi niya, kasi nung lumalago yung business nila, maraming tao, especially relatives, na gusto agad pumasok sa nila. Pero gusto ko yung pagiging bold and fair ni sister na hindi porket like very close ka sa amin, like sige tanggap ka na. Syempre, when you want to run a business, kailangan yung mga taong ipapasok mo rin doon ay yung akma para doon sa mga trabahong ina-applyan nila. So, yun, kailangan po natin kapag may business tayo, we get the people na we know are fit for the job. So, yun, kailangan din po sa mga nag-a-apply, hindi tayo ma-hurt agad, ipagdasal natin if ito ba yung sa atin bago tayo mag-apply sa job na yun siguro.
Yes. Maganda talaga yung tandem na nakita ko with brother and sister Patalinhog. And we also asked them kung ano nga ba yung advantage of working together as a family. And this is what they have to say.
Sa amin kasi, even ang mga anak namin, our children are very, very young pa. And they even know anong nangyayari sa business. They have the idea, they have the knowledge na, oy, if nag-struggle yung business, ganyan-ganyan. So, ang kagandahan kasi, if your family is all involved and they're all aware of what's going on in the business, everyone will take their share, will give their share. So, for example, siya, may mga, hindi pwedeng siya lang magdesisyon. So, he has to consult me. Kasi minsan, sabi nga niya, di ba kanina, padalos-dalos. So yung mga padalos-dalos niya noon, hindi ko alam yun. Kaya dapat sabihan niyo talaga ang wife niyo sa lahat ng mga decision making. Kasi merong magandang part dyan na mag-brainstorm kayo. And you'll even involve your children. Yun yung kagandahan doon.
Based on my experience po, there are several transactions, big transactions na yun nga, excited ako and I wanted to surprise her.
Na-surprise nga ako.
I commit not letting her know. Pero it end up a tragedy. So, worst experience. So, I would advise for a family who wanted to venture into business or want to be an entrepreneur, as much as possible, walang lihiman. Let the two parties, your wife and the husband, know whatever transactions that you're going into para walang problema in the future.
If meron man problema, kayo rin magtutulungan. Kayo rin magtutulungan on how to resolve or how to find solution doon sa problema.
Wow. Ang ganda, no? Sobrang ganda ng mga sinabi nila, no? Like, one of the advantage daw of working together in a business is if there's things that happen, mga problema, kayo rin lang magtutulungan.
Yes,
No,
tama.
who better to help you than your spouse or your better half, di ba? And rest assured, you'll be able to resolve it in the best way possible.
Tama. At saka, sinabi nila, like, halimbawa may desisyon kang gagawin with your business, consult with your business partner, with your spouse, kahit sa mga anak nila, nagtanong sila about ano yung mga desisyon na gagawin nila with their business. So, I think very helpful yun. Kailangan mag-consult muna kayo sa
True.
isa.
And I actually agree with that na kahit yung kids, involved talaga natin sa business kasi doon din nila malalaman how things work. Kung hindi nila yung nakikita from you, na hindi sila nai-involve doon, nasa surface lang sila. Pero kung ini-involve mo sila sa decision making, and I did that with some of my clients' problems, sinishare ko siya sa 11-year-old ko. Sasabihin ko, Kuya, I have this problem. What would you do if you were me? And he would say things and he would like suggest ideas. And, that's one that's one blessing of working on a family, working on a business as a family is you get to work on it
Nakakatulong po sa
together.
maturity rin ng kids niya.
Yes.
True. That's true.
Yes, and
That's
I
true,
remember
Sia.
you, Sister Joyly, sharing kanina na yung anak ninyo, hinomeschool nyo siya, tapos yung class niya is about business. Kasi I think nanggaling yun dahil nga sinishare nyo sa kanya yung about sa business ninyo, naging interested din siya with the business. So, ayun, para nakakatuwang isipin yun na pwede, at their early age, pwede na pala natin silang turuan about business, di ba?
Of
Yeah,
course.
and
yes.
who better to teach about our businesses than our kids?
True.
Kasi
Tama.
in the future, it will be them who will benefit these businesses. Pwedeng, you know,
Totoo.
we're not always this strong to continue with our businesses.
Right.
Pero di ba pwede natin siyang ipamana or pwede nila ipagpatuloy at mas palaguin pa.
And what I love about that the most is they will know that they have options. Right? Na hindi lang laging employment route. Although it's good, they have that option, but they also have another option. Kung gusto nilang mag-business, it's also okay, and we will support them whatever they decide.
Wow, thank you, Sister Joy.
Thank
Naalala
you
ko na
po.
naman po ulit si Brother Stephen na sinuportahan ng kanyang pamilya. Na, sa pag-start ng mga business na meron siya, yung baking, yung tote bag, yung Zarahem na burgers.
Yeah.
Kasi tayo, pag may ginawa tayong mabuti man or masama, let's say in business, which is good, it can influence the people around us, especially yung family natin. So ako, na-influence ko yung mga kapatid ko.
Yes.
Kasi yung kapatid ko, nag-start siya ng parang online business niya. Mas bata siya sa akin. Parang yung nagaganchilyo.
Oy, wow, crochet.
Crochet, yan, crochet. Meron siyang ganong business. Tapos yung kapatid ko naman babae, nagme-makeup artist. So sa mga
Yung kapatid ko rin, nagme-makeup artist.
Ay, yeah, si
siya
Colette.
ngayon. Yes.
Hi, Colette.
Hi, Colette.
So yun po. So kung ano man yung mga ideas natin in business, it can influence talaga yung family na mayroon tayo. So maaring ako sa food business pero sila sa iba, at least they have their parang desire, no, to build their own business.
Yun. Wow. Thank you, Brother Stephen, for sharing your example. Dahil sa desire niya sa pagbe-business, yung mga kapatid din niya nagkaroon din ng desire na yun, mag-start their own
And
business.
you know what? You're never too young to start.
Yeah.
Kung titignan mo ngayon in the online space, pabata ng pabata
Yung mga
nagbe-business.
nagbe-business. And
Opo.
it's
Totoo.
just very surprising na we have these skills and talents that we have that we can learn and we can enhance even at a very young age.
Yes. Okay, so eto naman ang parting shot ni na Brother Henry and Sister Russell. Mga advice nila sa mga gustong mag-business.
So, sa mga kapatid, mga brothers and sisters natin who wanted to venture into a business, it's a good thing actually to venture into business. Yun nga lang, there's a lot of challenges also na kailangan nating i-overcome. One thing is yung kailangan matibay ang loob natin first few months or first few days and years sa pagsimula natin. Marami pong challenges na may encounter natin. And if we are not strong enough, we tend to back out, we tend to surrender and then go back to our normal routine. Now, always remember one of the reason why we venture into business to have freedom and control. Freedom sa oras natin, financial freedom, at control sa hanap buhay natin. Pero pag madali tayong ma-discourage, kung konting problema lang ma-encounter natin, then hindi natin ma-achieve yung goal natin na to become an entrepreneur. So kailangan palakasan ng loob. Kasi pag nagninegosyo tayo, hindi ganun kadali. Talagang maraming problema na may encounter natin. But if you are willing to take the risk and calculated risk, magiging masaya ang pamilya natin. And we all will benefit. Yung time, yung oras, we can help our brothers and sisters, kapamilya natin, kapatid, na nangangailangan ng trabaho. So we have the means to lift them up because we have the capability to do so. Na hindi natin makukuha kung nagtatrabaho lang tayo.
Yeah, I'd like to add up also na sinabi niya na kailangan matibay ang loob natin. So, akin on the spiritual side naman, we really have to be, we have to receive a clear inspiration, personal revelation. So, ngayon ko na-realize na talagang kahit nagbi-business ka, you really have to seek for every day yung personal relation because you are into decision making every day. Sa kahit from kakarampot na mga decision up to major decisions, we need him. We need him. Especially if you will face a very big challenge sa business, it will have a big effect din sa family mo kasi. So you have to seek the guidance from him para continue lang. Never give up. Yun lang.
Never, I give up.
Never, I give up. Never give up.
Ayan, grabe. Ang ganda ng mga sinabi nila, no? Siguro, yung pinaka napansin ko habang nagsasalita sila, kasi sa center nila, may picture ni Jesus Christ. Napansin niyo rin ba yun?
Yeah.
Like, habang sinishare nila lahat ng mga experiences nila, tips nila sa atin, merong picture sa gitna. And si Jesus Christ yun. And sinabi yun ni Sister kanina na we need to seek guidance from Him every day. Kasi, pag nagbe-business ka, kailangan mo lagi ng guidance, ng inspiration, ng revelation. And yung tanging makakapagbigay lang nun, yung nasa gitna nila si Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yung center ng marriage nila, ng business nila.
Yes, and I don't think there are things that would make us not succeed as members of the church because we have these resources, especially we have the faith that we have to know that we can succeed through this. So I think if you decide to go on a business, do it with the Lord by your side as a family, and I think you will succeed in many ways.
Yes,
And-
kasi will support
Yeah.
you.
That's true. And to add to that, yung sinabi niyong dalawa rin, yung sinabi rin ni brother kasi parang medyo nakakatakot no? Kasi sabi niya na ang daming challenges, ang hirap niyan, kailangan it takes a lot of character and faith. Pero I wanna circle that to become sound more positive.
Yes.
Right? Na para sa akin kasi yung blessing naman of having a business is I get to be creative every day. I get to spend more time. I get to have that freedom na hindi ako nakatali. And I get to work on something that I really love. And I get to help people. So yun naman yung mga pros ng pagtatayo ng sarili mong business. So really, it's a matter of balancing out, 'di ba? Ano ba yung mga blessings na pwedeng mangyari if you start up your business? And then from there, you can surpass parang you can have that courage to surpass any challenge that will come along the way.
Yun. At dahil nabanggit niyo, Sister Joyly, yung courage, alam ko lang talaga, I know na yung courage talaga, manggagaling siya kay Jesus Christ,
True.
the Heavenly Father. If we ask heavenly help, talagang ibibigay niya yun sa atin. And if righteous yung desire natin,
Yes.
imposibleng
Righteous
hindi tayo
desires.
suportahan ng Diyos pagdating sa gusto nating gawin, di ba? Especially kung kasama sa goal natin, yung mabless din yung ibang tao, especially yung family na meron tayo.
Isa sa nagustuhan ko sinabi ni Sister at yung mga shinare niya is about revelation. No? Kasi napakahalaga yun sa isang tao. Ano bang decision ko para sa darating na araw na ito or sa business na meron ako. Pero kagaya na sinabi ni Elder Bednar, when it comes to revelation, hindi yun ibig sabihin na sasabihin ng Diyos sa'yo kung ano yung dapat mong gawin kanibukasan. Or ano ba yung kanan ba o kaliwa. Pero yung Diyos po, binibigyan niya revelation sa atin to inspire us and to guide us kung ano yung decision na meron tayo. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung gusto mo, kung ano yung pinag-pray mo, and you work for it, then the Lord will guide you. He will not give you the exact answer na, Caleb, gumawa ka ng isang mall. Hindi.
Galing.
Thank you. Wonderful insights. Thank you so much. Even from our panelists, napakaganda. So many learnings from tonight. And I think if we can go on with this, it will take us days of wonderful yung pag-uusap, no? But it's a good thing that we have this show to get things started, the interest of those our viewers out there, to get your interest getting sparked within you.
At saka, yes. Oh, sorry.
Maybe you can start. Yeah, maybe you can start, and maybe you can start thinking and start dreaming.
Tama. At alam ko din talaga na marami sa mga ka-BFF natin dyan na nanonood, yung na-ignite yung mga desire nila to start their own businesses.
Sa comment section natin, ano ba yung mga masasabi ng mga viewers natin, no? Pero yeah, shout out muna sa lahat ng mga nanonood dyan online. For my Rosales First Ward family, hello! Nandito ako ngayon.
Family ko din yun.
Oo.
Hi!
Yung mga young men ko, hinahanap ako ngayon. Nagchat-chat kanina ng basketball. Wala ako dyan. Nandito po ako ngayon.
Hindi po siya makakapag-basketball.
Yes. So,
Ayan.
and also for my family who is watching.
Sa akin din, my family and friends, thank you so much for watching the BFF episodes po.
Yes.
Yan.
So, here, this is one question that we received from our comment section. May programs po ba ang church na pwede kaming maturuan mag-home-based business? Yeah. So that's a wonderful question.
Yes.
Yes. So,
I say oo.
yes, meron.
Diba? Yun nga, yung katulad, like, may programs po ba ang church na pwede kami maturuan mag-home-based business? Yung sinabi ko kanina na every summer, naka-witness ako ng mga TESDA program na ginagawa mismo sa mga stake,
Simbahan.
sa
Oo.
chapels, ayun. Nakatulong yun kasi naalala ko, meron akong mga member, like mga relief society na nakatanggap ng libreng baking materials. After ng kanilang baking training, binigyan sila nun for free. At nagamit nila yun to start baking and sell it to people sa community nila. So, 'di ba? Meron talaga.
Yes.
And I think meron din yung yung mga organizations na partners with the church,
church,
like
yes.
I was recently invited to speak sa ACE on how to start building your agency. I think that was just last month. So yun, isa din yun sa mga programs ng church, although hindi siya church funded, lang sila, partnered with the church. Yes.
Yes. And I think that is true, no, with the church and everything that we have, is that we have a lot of resources na meron tayo to help us, no. There are some welfare and self-reliance courses that focus on VAs. Meron akong, during the pandemic, and even I think last year, meron tong mga online courses that teaches how to become a virtual assistant. And I let some of my members attend it. I shared in our GCs that you can attend it anywhere you are in the Philippines, or, just how to start a home business. Maraming ganyan na opportunities and resources.
Right.
Kayo po ba, Brother Stephen, naka-participate na kayo sa mga program ng church na nakatulong po sa inyo?
Naka-attend ako ng self-reliance class dati.
Yun.
And malaking bagay siya kasi bukod sa natututo ka on how to build your business, natututo ka rin kung kanino ka dapat talaga magre-rely, which is sa Diyos. And two-way, learning, spiritual and temporal siya.
Yes.
So, napakaganda talaga ng mga program sa church. Grab nila kasi free yun eh.
Yun na.
Tama. Grab nyo na yun, brothers and sisters. And to proceed to our next question.
So,
Ayan.
do I have to quit my day job before starting up a small business, or should I observe first before quitting my day job? Sana po mapansin, thanks in advance po.
That's a
So,
wonderful
di ba
question.
kanina nabanggit
I think that was
natin?
answered
Ang ganda.
na. Pero balikan natin.
Medyo magkaiba yung story namin in that regard kasi ako I quit talaga. Like, we took a leap of faith. Pero si Steven, hindi. Muna siya, nag-observe. So I think,
It's a personal decision.
yeah, it is.
Andyan na.
guidance.
Yan, dyan na pumapasok talaga yung yung kung ano yung gusto mo talaga. Kasi yung Diyos naman, pares naman siyang good decision eh. So, kailangan mo lang siyang panindigan kung ano yung naging decision mo, and God will help you along the way. So, it's either quitting your job or staying on your job. Para siya maganda. Pero ako, advice ko, stay on your job and start with your small business.
Yeah.
Ako-
And I think, go ahead. Go see.
Personally, kung ako yung nasa position na yun, feeling ko hindi muna ako mag-quit nung job ko kasi parang you have to take advantage na pwede ka pang mag-earn na habang trying something new kung hindi ka pa stable doon. Unless kung talagang gusto mo mag-focus doon sa small business na yun na idea mo. So parang it depends sa situation.
Yes. And you know what? Actually, it actually depends on the job that you also have. Diba? Na meron tayo na not all jobs where you will be flexible enough to continue with the business or start with the business. Pero if your job permits it, why not? Diba? That you can start doing it and you can, weather it out while doing it. And by the time comes, talagang mafe-feel mo na rin that you can jump ship na sa business na meron ka, diba?
and ako kaya, siguro yung preference ko was to really quit kasi yung goal nga namin was to get pregnant eh. So, kailangan, ura-urada yun. Di ba? Kailangan, urgent
That is
siya.
more important.
Ayun.
That is
So,
more important.
it really depends talaga sa from case-to-case basis din. Depende sa goal ninyo.
Yeah, and the most important thing is you let God join you in your
Mhm.
decision making.
Yes. Okay, so I think we have time for just one last question.
After my mission, need ko po magtrabaho for my family. Kaso, hindi pa po ako nakapagtapos sa pag-aaral. Any business ideas po na pwede ko mabalance ang time ko between business, studying, family, and church callings. Grabe, ang ganda ng question na to.
Wow.
Feeling ko ready na si Brother Stephen sumagot. Naramdaman ko yung tawa niya, like sabi niya,
Parang yun yung story niya eh.
Parang yung story niya.
Di ba?
Actually, hindi ako nag-aral after mission. So, yung question na to medyo malayo sa akin. Pero, mahirap siya, actually. Kasi sa church, tinuturuan tayo to marry in the temple, to work while studying. So, balance siya, di ba? Mga bagay na yun. Pero yung ma-advise ko lang is yung gamitin natin yung social media. Kasi yung social media, malaking bagay siya ngayon to start your business. Hindi mo kailangan magtayo ng pop-up shop or like yung kiosk. Pwede ka mag-start online. So whatever you can sell online, pwede siya.
Right.
Wow.
Thank you po doon. Naalala ko lang sa pagsabi nyo niyan, like gamitin yung social media. Naalala ko lang, habang nanonood ako, nag-scroll ako ng social media, merong businessman doon na ang sinabi niya na, if you're thinking of building a business, yung business na dapat itayo mo is something that will elevate people's experience. Kasi kung hindi, that business will fall. Like, it will fail. Kasi,
something that will improve their lifestyle.
yes,
diba?
ayun. So, para sa inyo po, para sa nagtanong, kung magbe-business po kayo or kahit yung mag-isip lang ng income-generating activity, yun pong dapat yung makakatulong kayo sa iba. Like, i-elevate nyo po yung experiences nila. It can be yun, parang halimbawa kailangan nila ng magpapaganda ng kanilang social media account. 'Di ba po sa virtual assistants meron noon yung social media experts, ng mga tinatawag.
Yes.
Pwede nyo pong matutunan yun at gawin yun along with studying, with church callings, and siguro this is really why I also like BYU Pathway. Kasi yung BYU Pathway, one day lang yung need throughout the week. At the same time, magagawa mo yung callings mo. Natututo ka spiritually kasi dalawa yun eh, di ba? Spiritually and yung mga natututunan talaga sa
Indeed,
sa course mo. Tapos, at the same time, magagawa mo yung mga duties mo sa family mo. Sa house.
Tsaka kahit anong passion mo, like, katulad si Brother Stephen, mahilig siya sa burger. So, yun yung naisip niyang business kasi importanteng mahal mo rin yung ginagawa mo. Actually, ako, naalala ko lang bigla, nung nasa province kami, sobrang hilig ko sa ice candy. Gumagawa akong ice candy, tapos yung mga kalaro ko doon, binibentahan ko sila nun. So, ayun, kung anong nagpapasaya sa inyo or yung mga hilig nyo, pwede nyo rin gawing business yan.
Yes, Sia, alam mo, magiging masaya din kami kung matikman namin yung ice cream na yan. Kasi ang tagal natin magkakasama na yun.
Well, actually, you can, if there's something also that we can learn from all of this, you can start with what you have. Kasi yung the passion that we have for that sister or brother, maybe there's a talent or skill that you already have that you can start with. You can use that. You can use that. You can use it for your business or anything that you can do with what you have. Kasi I know we all have these talents. We all have these skills.
And in terms of organizing yung balance, sabi niya kasi gusto niyang malaman paano mabalance. Ang dami nun eh. Meron kang business, school, family, church callings. And I'm a person na mahilig mag-organize talaga. So, sobrang nakakatulong sa akin yung ma-organize ko muna yung utak ko bago ko gawin. So, siguro one other tip that I can share for this question is look at your priorities, di ba? Ano yung number one priority mo sa list na yan? And then, kung it's really a matter of your temporal needs, di ba, wala na talaga kayong income, so you need to work to have income. So that should be the number one priority. And then, number two, alam mo yan, nakalista siya. Depende sa importance, depende sa urgency, depende sa priorities. And then, from that point on, you can create tasks based on those priorities para gumagalaw sila lahat. Nababalance mo yung buhay mo in that manner. Mas organized, hindi ka overwhelmed, hindi ka stuck.
Yes.
Yun,
Ang ganda, no?
Ang ganda na
Ang ganda nung sinabi. And, I learned a lot from our panelists. And if I may also add, one thing that you can also do is speak to people. speak to people who have been to different industries, different businesses, kasi you can learn a lot.
Totoo.
Just like what we're having right now, di ba? Just speak to members of the church, family and friends that you have that might have some businesses. Marami kang makukuha ideas sa kanila. May inspire ka pa.
Yes, and use the power of technology. Kasi ako, sa Instagram ko po, ang pinapalo ko, na napapanood ko lagi, yung may mga business na related sa akin, like cookies, drawing, tapos yung binibusiness yung mga pinapalo ko, yung mga mentors na nag-share sila ng mga ideas nila, ng mga kailangan natin gawin before we start and during the business venture po. Ayan, sige. So mukhang after this episode, dami na talaga mga members sa church na susubok mag-business. Sa tingin nyo?
Yes, feeling ko talaga.
Sana.
Feeling ko ako din eh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Kahit tayo gusto na
Ako din, gusto ko na.
Go, Tia and Daday, no?
Pero dapat mag-enroll muna sila sa self-reliance course na starting and growing my business.
Yes, actually, at marami pang iba. If it's relating
Yes.
to business, you can also enroll in personal finances so that you know how to manage your finances wisely, or even emotional resilience, no?
Yes.
Kasi sabi nga, di ba, ang daming challenges while starting your business.
Kailangan mentally healthy
Oo,
ka
mentally
kapag
healthy.
mag-start ka
Kayanin
ng
mo,
business.
no?
Tama ka dyan. Anyways, alam ko talaga na marami tayong natutunan, lalo na si Sia
Yes.
at her young age, di ba?
Eh,
Marami
magagaling
natutunan.
kasi yung mga guests natin eh. So salamat po. Salamat kina Brother Henry, Sister Russell Patalinghog from Cebu, and of course sina Ate Joyly and Kuya Stephen. Any final words of wisdom for our viewers po?
Sige, ako na mauna.
Yes.
Para sa akin, final words. Business should be fun, no? Kasi kapag nag-business ka na di ka masaya, hindi mo gusto yung ginagawa mo, it's inevitable na magiging success or magpo-fall siya. So, number 1, you should know what you want, what's your passion. Number 2, use the resources that you have. Don't have to be malaking business agad. So start what you have. Use the resources na available sa'yo. And lastly is trust the Lord. Kasi siya yung magbibigay sa atin ng wisdom sa buhay natin. Kung ano yung dapat natin gawin sa next step natin. And once you trust Him, you will have the confidence to continue sa venture na pinili mo. And yung business na, kung ano man yung meron ka ngayon na business or mag-start ka ng business, tutulungan ka niya na mag-grow yun. And para sa akin kasi matagal siya. Yung Zarahem lang na nabuo siya last year, 2022. Umuwi ako ng mission 2017. If di ako naniwala sa Diyos na mangyayari yung bagay na ito, hindi ako darating in 2023, nandito ako ngayon to share the experience. Well, yun just talaga yung nakakaalam ng perfect time. So all we have to do is trust Him, work na kung ano man yung pinag-pray natin, and darating yung time na andito ka na ngayon, naabot mo na yung goal na meron ka. Yun lang.
Wow, thank you so much, Brother Stephen. Grabe, ang ganda ng mga shinare niya sa atin, no? Like, hindi ko yun makakalimutan. Kailangan lang talaga mag-seek tayo ng guidance from Heavenly Father and the Savior. And He will help us talaga.
Right. Yeah. And for me naman, sobrang dami na ng parang golden nuggets natin for today's episode. Pero, and ang dami ko rin natutunan sa mga experiences na na-share and even sa ating guests sa Cebu. For me, I think if you're a person who's on the edge, parang nag-double think na kung ano ba, magsa-start ba ako o ano. And kung gusto mo nang, gusto mo nang tignan if this is something that's for you, I encourage you to start with a vision. Maybe you can, pray about it. Think, ano ba yung something that I wanna do to create a change in the world? Yung gaya ng sinabi ni Daday kanina na your business should have a positive impact in the world. So, if you start a vision that's really positive, that can really improve the lives of other people, work that vision. And then from that, mag-reverse engineer ka na lang. Gawin mo yung mga steps necessary to be able to fulfill that vision. And that's what I did then sa aking business. Like, I have this this vision that I wanna help people, I wanna serve clients all over the world. And ngayon, nandoon ako sa point na to, papunta ako dun sa vision na yun. And I think that's how we can be able to establish a business that will help us become self-reliant.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Joyly. In relation to what Sister Joyly said, sabi niya, have a vision first. Pag naririnig ko po yun, naisip ko yung sinabi niyo rin na very organized kayo, so sinusulat niyo. Do that. Isulat niyo po, tapos ilagay niyo sa kung saan lagi niyong makikita. Kapag meron na kayong vision sa kung anong gusto nyo mangyari, isulat nyo, ilagay nyo sa ref nyo yung lagi nyo. Kasi lagi kayong pumupunta sa ref, di ba? Yun, makikita nyo lagi na ito yung gusto nyong mangyari sa life nyo. Ito yung gusto kong business. Kasi kung kung lagi nyo pong nakikita yun, lagi kayong mareremind na ay, ito yung gusto ko. And dahil doon, magkakaroon kayo ng courage na yun na mag-start kahit small talaga. You start small.
Sure.
Tama. And it's always not bad to dream, di ba? It's always good to dream and have these goals, no? Kasi di ba, libreng mangarap.
Yeah.
And of course, for all of our members out there, that's a very wonderful thing to think about. Thank you once again to Joyly Armeje and Aaron Stephen Frias for your wise words and your time. But before we proceed, maybe you would like to promote your pages, your Instagram pages, or Facebook pages of your businesses.
Kung saan located, kasi
Oo,
pwede
para
puntahan
naman malaman namin.
Stephen.
Pa-order na kami ng burger.
So yung sa akin naman, @zarahemla_DOF sa Instagram. And sa Facebook, all caps, Zarahemla. So we're located in Pulilan, Bulacan, near SM Pulilan and beside Phoenix Gas Fuel.
Yun.
Sa akin, The Business Expander. That's the name of the agency on Facebook and Instagram. So, The Business Expander. If you want to follow me naman sa personal Instagram, I'm Armeje Daily. At Armeje Daily on Instagram.
Thank you for sharing your socials with us, and I think that's wonderful that we can get to keep in touch with each other.
Ayan, sige. So ngayon, bilang pasasalamat sa ating mga guests tonight, we will give them yung ating BFF merchandise.
Wow!
Ito
That's
naman
smart.
po, ayan. Siyempre, gusto nating makita ano ba yung nasa loob nito. Meron tayong talagang
Oh, wow.
Meron tayong tumbler. Ayan.
We also have this limited edition #BFF 2023
Journal. Yun. Ayan na, may lilistahan na kayo ng vision ninyo
Diba?
Yan, meron tayong ballpen, yung gagamitin nyo pang lista. Siyempre, hindi
Pen,
makalimutan.
tapos pin, pwede nyong ilagay sa bag or kung saan yung gustong ilagay. And anong tawag sa ganito?
Lanyard.
Lanyard. Yan.
Sa inyong
Sa school, pwede nyong gamitin
Yes.
sa
And of
school.
course, the bag. Diba?
Thank you.
Yes, sa
Nice.
Kala ko ibabalik pa yung bag eh.
Pwede naman.
Ikaw ba nag-print nito?
Ayan.
And if you would also like some of these goodies, I think some are up for grabs if you are tuning in and you're joining the contest that we have, di ba?
Yes. Pero syempre, ayan, gusto na nga nating magpasalamat para sa wise words and time ni Sister Joyly Armeje and ni Brother Aaron Stephen Frias.
Yes.
Ayan.
And of course, thank you kasi alam naman natin time is money. So thank you for sharing your time with us. Ngayon naman, kung kagabi ay nag-enjoy kayo panoorin ang music video namin, this time we are inviting you to sing along with us sa official lyric video ng new BFF theme song, FAM or FAM, which means Forevers Are Made.
May pasabog na naman si Kuya
Yes, ako naman yung may pasabog ngayon.
Okay, roll VTR!
Sama-sama, pinatid ng pangako, tapat hanggang dulo. Pinag-isa ng pag-ibig sa Diyos, siya ang gabay, tayo'y di maghihiwalay. Dito sa mundo tayo ay nabuo,
natuto man ay di pa rin perpekto. Kahit nahirap ay lumalaban, ang mahalaga mayroong pagmamahalan.
yan ang tahanang binuo sa mundo na binigay sa atin ng ating Diyos. Kapayapaan, pananampalataya, respeto at paggalang ng bubong ito. Ang pamilyang sama-sama
nakatayo Pacing, dinggin kanyang tinig Yeah Hindi na tayo mag-aalala sa baha Basta't nandito lang kayo, hindi na mag-iiba Ang ating pagsasama
Yan ang tahanang binuo sa mundo na binigay sa atin ng ating Diyos. Kapayapaan, pananampalataya, respeto at paggalang ang bubong nito. Ang pamilya, sama-sama, binukod ng pangako, tapat hanggang dulo. Pinag-isa ng pag-ibig sa Diyos, siya ang gabay, tayo'y di maghihiwalay. Yan ang dahanang binuo sa mundo na binigay sa atin ng ating Diyos. Bigay sa atin ng ating Diyos. Kapayapaan, pananampalataya, respeto at paggalang ang bubong nito. Family together, forever, down with a promise. Nothing can break us as long as we follow the pathway to Christ. He'll be our guide so we can overcome the tide.
Yay!
Ayan mga ka-BFF, that concludes the second episode of our hashtag BFF Building Forever Families live streaming. We have learned so much from Sister Joyly and Brother Stephen on how their entrepreneurship journey can help us become self-reliant. Diba? Like, grabe. Ang dami nating
Ang
natutunan.
ganda.
At hindi man tayo magtatayo ng business ngayon, alam ko na pareho yung principle na matututunan natin with self-reliance, which is hard work, faith in the Lord, budgeting, and more.
And Ate Daday, I thought kailangan ko po maging adult bago magsimula sa pag-aaral ng
pala.
self-reliance. Pero I realized I can start today. Also, if I want to increase my faith in the Lord, I should start becoming a self-reliant person.
That is true, Sia, no? No one is too young or too old to follow this principle. So yung medyo
Tama.
mas ahead dyan, don't ever think that you're too late.
Don't ever think that
Oh.
you're too late, Kuya Caleb.
And if ever you feel overwhelmed starting, you can seek help from your family members, your ward members, your leaders, your bishop, or your branch president.
Thank you so much, Bishop Caleb. At nakita niyo po ba, mga ka-BFF, yung BFF logo sa screen?
Oh.
Oh, nakita nila.
Oh.
Feeling ko nakita nila.
Nakita ba nila?
Yes.
Oh.
Make sure to send your selfie through a private message sa inbox ng church FB page para mapili po kayong winner ng ating BFF merchandise. Again, para hindi po masayang ang inyong mga selfie, send it sa ating FB page sa mismong chat po natin. Ayan. And we'll reveal tonight's winners in tomorrow's episode. So, we'll see you again tomorrow.
Yes, at oo nga pala, di ba? Parang every day, we're trying to make it harder and harder for everyone to spot the hashtag BFF logo kasi very interesting ang ating mga shows. So
Yes,
after
tama.
this broadcast, the video will remain available in the official Facebook page of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Please like and share the page and i-follow nyo na rin. And if you have other questions about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, visit comeuntoChrist.org. We are also available on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Syempre, pwede nyo rin po kaming i-follow sa aming mga social media accounts. For me, it's Daday Patuti on Instagram, DADAY-PATOOTEE. At sa Facebook naman, Loridel Lucena Baluyot.
So my Instagram is Sia Bernardo and sa TikTok, Sia Vigor.
Yes, and for me naman, please, para naman magkaroon ako ng followers at makahabol ako sa dalawang ito, it's Caleb Costales both on Facebook and on Instagram.
Okay, so stay tuned for tomorrow's episode because our next topic focuses on mental health. So, di ba, ang ganda ng show natin, iba-iba yung topic.
Yes.
Business, mental health. We will learn from our guests how to improve our mental well-being and how to help family members who need help coping with mental health challenges.
Gusto ko yung topic na yan.
Ako din.
And I think
Excited ako.
many of our viewers will be in tune tomorrow, will stay tuned tomorrow, no? Kasi ang ganda po ng topic na yan.
Yeah.
Thank you again everyone for joining us. Ito po si Caleb.
I am Sia.
At ako naman po si Daday. Join us again tomorrow, same time, dito sa BFF
Building Forever Families!
Bye-bye!
Yay! Bye-bye! Nice.
Wow.
Good job.